Hi everyone, I am Jeremy Albinel, student in Language Modern Mention Tourism. It's a pleasure for me to deliver my speech about tourism. Defining tourism is not a simple matter, has it a complex industry made up of many different businesses, the common terms being that they provide products and services to tourist visitors. Types of tourism. There are three basic forms of tourism: domestic tourism, inbound tourism, and outbound tourism. Domestic tourism refers to activities of visitors within their country of residence and outside of their home, e.g., Bright visiting other parts of Britain. Inbound tourism refers to the activities of a visitor from outside of country of residence, e.g., Spaniard visiting Britain. Outbound tourism refers to the activities of a residence visitor outside of their country of residence, e.g., Bright visiting an overseas country. 5 best tourist destinations on the world. These are the destinations where real people have had a good experience, whether staying in hotels, bed and breakfast, or city-based apartments. 1. Cape Town, South Africa. The most southern point of Africa, where you can see horses and dolphins. Go to the top of Table Mountain and see spectacular views, or enjoy a visit to one of the many vineyards and taste some of the best wines produced in the world today. Robben Island, the historic prison where Nelson Mandela was held, is a must-do for any visitor. In 2011, statistics South Africa count 2.1 million foreigners in total. However, reports suggest that this is an underestimation. The real figure may be as high as 5 million, including some 3 million Zimbabweans. Sydney, Australia. Be a beach, born on the morning, tourists in the afternoon, and culture, vulture in the evening. In Sydney, you can be whatever you want to be and still manage to blend in. This city is often the first part of call for visitors, and its walls out a brilliant welcome mat. Sydney Opera House, Manly Beach, and the Blue Mountains are just a snippet of the list of things to do here. In the 2016 census, there were 4,823 points 981 people in Greater Sunday, Greater Capital City Statistics Office. Of these, 49.3% were male and 50.7% were female. Aboriginal and Old Torres Strait Island people made up 1.5% of the population. Machu Picchu, Peru. This destination offers access to what remains of one of the most fascinating extant cultures and to the shrinking Amazonian jungle. The local people are proud to share their heritage with visitors and to guide those that are interested through the more remote areas to scenery that few places and compare with the number of visitors to Machu Picchu each year has grown from the low 100 and 1980 to a peak of nearly 1.2 million tourists in 2013, a 700% increase. Paris, France, city of remains more tourist attraction than anyone can see in one brief holiday with a city-based apartment and a couple of months. You may get around to seeing more of the less well-known treasures of this city and not just the Eiffel Tower and Louvre. Some of the restaurants here serve food and wine that will change the way you think about what you consume forever. Paris brings in over 30 million tourists a year, between 15 20 million visitors come to France to pass through to Italy and Spain. The most popular age of tourism visiting France is 25-44 with 60.89 million in 2017. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. This is a stunning, bustling city with lots to do and see. For a change of pace, you can go on the cable car to the top of Sugar Love Mountains, where the scene will take your breath away, and the day tribals of life are put aside for a while. You can then return to the city found about where everyone gets lost in the rhythm of the salsa and dances until the early hours of the morning. In the 2019 edition of Carnaval Rio hosted 1.7 million tourists, the largest numbers of tourists in the Brazilian farmers destination, were domestic visitor numbers of tourists attending Carnival in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil in 2019 and 2020 in millions. The most visited tourist destination on the Caribbean provide statistics. Unsurprisingly, the Dominican Republic is the most popular island in the Caribbean, attracting over 6.6 million international travelers per year. That's according to a study by the SeaWorld Magazine, while Cuba 4.7 million, in Puerto Rico 3 million, placed second and third respectively. Il Lavash and Haiti. Make your way to the wharf called something similar to Rum in Creole and catch a boat called a navette. Put up, don't sit on the first row or two of the boat because you'll get splashed. Pay those guys 5 or 10 good. Don't get wiped off. then the navette itself costs 100 good. Inbound tourists in Haiti in 2019, personal purpose other than leisure and recreation was the most common travel purpose among inbound tourists in Haiti, with 157,000 visitors arrival. On the other hand, business tourism accounts for less than 6% of international tourist arrival in the Caribbean country that year, with some 17,000 arrivals. The overall numbers of foreign visitors arrival in Haiti dropped significantly in 2019 when compared to previous year. 3 or 4 different factors that can make a tourist destination popular. 3 different factors that can make a tourist destination popular. 1. Recommendation from friends and relatives. It shouldn't come as a surprise that the power of review is highly important for most tourists. While review sites like Yelp are ground in popularity, the trustworthiest review still comes from friends and family. Secondly, popular has a renowned destination, but tourists also like to go where other tourists are going. The popular of the destination does matter, and there are some places that are considered as messy in the tourism world. Comprehensive information online. The survey also highlights the importance of information. When you are spending a lot of money in traveling, you do not want to end up in a place that isn't what you want or need. Tourists are informed and they make informed decisions. They want to know what others think, but also make their own decision based on their preference. At the end, tourists choose their travel destination with the above ideas in mind. For tourism companies and operators, this is valuable knowledge, and it can be used to improve and grow the business. It helps the companies to create solutions that make it easy for the tourists to make that positive decision and travel to the location and offer. So take the types on board and help the customers find his or her way to your business today. Nice to meet you guys.